gang gang. What's
going on, guys? Inside Growing here, man, and today I am going to be explaining to you guys how to find your natural hair type, man. And now I decided to make this video simply because a lot of people, it seems that they don't know like what their hair type is, or they don't know what it is. And especially since I uploaded my last video, which was, or not last video, but the video a couple days ago where I said what it was the title, the video where I was like, these type of hair videos need to stop, or something like that, man. A lot of people in that video, they was misunderstanding what I was trying to say in that video, and that's perfectly fine, you know what I'm saying. That video was purely just for entertainment purposes, but it did pretty good, so I thank all y'all that watched it. I really do. And for y'all that disliked it or is trying to leave some hate and stuff, I appreciate you for watching too, because you already know why. But today, man, I'm gonna explain first what I meant in that video. A lot of people was misconstruing what I was saying. Well, it wasn't really misconstruing, because I was just saying stuff just for the entertainment purpose, you know what I'm saying, and people just decided to take it way more serious than it needed to be. Apparently a lot of people get triggered when it comes to hair type. I don't know what the problem is, honestly, but a lot of people is getting triggered. It's like, are you trying to say black people can't get curly hair? Are you trying to say it was just so much stuff. Like, okay, what I really meant by that video was, the dude, like I explained in my last video when I uploaded with Sheldon, I said I like his videos because he doesn't come across as trying to mislead the viewer, meaning that he doesn't upload videos saying how to get curly hair black men. Obviously all black men don't have the same hair, so if he were to upload a video saying how to get curly hair black men when he has 3A hair, or he doesn't have 3A, but I'm saying if he had 3A hair and a dude with 4C hair watches the video and they do the method and they're like, oh Jump, why is this not working? I'm using the same products, I'm doing the same thing he doing, why is it not working? Somebody who doesn't know about hair type, they don't know. So what I was saying is, with the video that I watched and that these hair videos must stop, the title of it said how to get curly hair for black men or something like that, and obviously he had 3C type hair at most, you know what I'm saying, maybe 4A. But what I was saying is, it doesn't take that much for him to have curly hair. And yes, I have 4B hair. If I wet my hair, yes, it will get curly, but what I was saying is it won't be loose curls as seen in that video. Your hair, to find out your hair type, once you wet your hair and it dries, that is what your hair type is. If your hair type, if your hair is super loose and curly when it's wet, that is not your real hair type, obviously, because the water and all that other stuff is weighing down your hair, so obviously it's going to be loose. So if you say that, oh, my hair gets curly when it's wet, well, obviously, you know what I'm saying, I'm pretty sure almost pretty much everybody's hair gets curly when it's wet. But I don't know, people was just misunderstanding what I was saying in the video, and that's fine, you know what I'm saying. It's still getting views, people are still liking it, whatever, so I don't really care what people are saying. But I just wanted to kind of explain what I meant by that video, because it ties into the whole thing about hair type, you know what I'm saying. So what I want to talk about today is how to find your hair type, man. So like I said before, there are like 3 different types of hair, man. We got type, well actually it's 4. We got 1 type, 2 type, 3 type, 4 type. Obviously we only focus on 3 and 4 mainly, just because most black people have, you know, 3 to 4 type hair. So for the purpose of this video, man, I have up a chart right now, as you can see. So let me move aside so I can put the chart right here. So as we can see, man, we have a 4 type here. We have 4A, 4B, 4C, 3A, 3B, 3C. Now, like I said before, I am a 4B. My hair, as you can kind of see, well, I have to focus the camera, but just take my word for it. As you can see, man, the hair in 4B is kind of tightly coiled, but it's not super tight. So as you can see in 4C, they really have like no type of curl pattern, you know what I'm saying? So trust me, you'll be able to know if you have 4C type hair if when you wet your hair and it dries and it just shrinks up and it looks like a little tight spring, you know what I'm saying? It'll be very hard for you to well, you can do a wash and go, but what I'm saying is it'll just be very tight, you know what I'm saying? So it'll still be curly if that's what you want to consider it, but it'll just be very tight, you know what I'm saying? So in order for you to get curly hair, like, well, a looser curl pattern, sort of say, or make it appear looser, is for you to do a wash and go. And that's all I was trying to say. A twist out is what I meant. But yeah, that's all I was trying to say in my other video. So to get a looser, or to have the appearance of a looser curl pattern, you would have to basically do a twist out. 4B hair is a little bit tightly coiled, which is what my hair kind of looks like when it's wet, and after it dries, it kind of looks like the 4B hair. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit more on it. So yeah, my hair kind of looks like that when it's wet and after it dries. And that I don't really like doing wash and goes, just because, I don't know, my hair, it just looks weird when it's puffy like that. Personally, I don't like it. That's not me self-hate or me hating my hair or nothing like that. It's just a personal preference, you know what I'm saying? So maybe y'all are okay with that look or whatever. Me personally, I just would rather do twist outs and things like that. 4A is what I believe Sheldon says he has, a mixture between 3C and kind of 4A. So 4A and 3C is kind of a looser curl pattern, as you can see. It's not as tightly coiled, and it's kind of easier to get that kind of loose look without doing a twist out or a wash and go, you know what I'm saying? So for people with like 3B to 4A, their wash and goes will turn out very successful, just because their hair will be kind of looser, so you can really see like the curl patterns and all that without having to kind of manipulate it by doing the twist out. And that's really all I was saying, man, in the video. Let me know in the comment section what you guys hair type is, so that way I can kind of tailor my videos towards, you know, people or whatever hair type most people have. Because for me, I think that most of my viewers would be around probably the 4B to 4C type hair. Some people may be watching from other hair types just because they may like my videos or whatever the case may be, but I believe that most of my subscribers are mainly 4B, 4C, and maybe 4A, somewhere in the 4 type range. So that's really all that I had to share with you guys. A lot of people, like I said before, they was getting triggered for some reason. I don't know, man. But I didn't mean, like, I wasn't hating on nobody. The video wasn't meant for hate. It wasn't meant for me to seem mad. That's what the first mistake was. If you thought that I was hating or that I was mad, trust me, I am not. I am very happy right now. But yeah, man, I don't know where that came from. I guess a lot of people just got sensitive for whatever the reason may be. But you know, like I said before, I'm not tripping about it. The video is still doing great. Thank you guys for watching it. But really, man, if you have, there are ways to get my dog, man. There are ways to get a looser curl pattern, you know what I'm saying? Like I said before, if that's what you're looking, if that's the look you're going for, then you can do a twist out. You know, you can do braid outs. Some people may want to use a texturizer, which I would not advise, simply because I believe it kind of just damages your hair, you know what I'm saying? But if that's something that you really want to do, then by all means go for it. But honestly, me personally, I just stick to the twist outs if I want to have my hair this kind of looser, like kind of pattern. And it's really not even loose, it's just really clumping your hair together, you know what I'm saying, to make it appear loose. So that's really all the tricks or tips that I have if you want to get a looser curl pattern and kind of make your hair just seem a little loose, you know what I'm saying? So that's that's pretty much all I wanted to come on here and say and kind of explain to you guys about the hair types and things like that, because a lot of people, like I said, was taking the other video way out of context. But yeah, man, it's been Inside the Gray One. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I'm making like a whole bunch of videos today, so I'm gonna be changing my outfit, but it's still gonna be the same day, trust me, because I got some stuff to do later in the week. So I'm trying to get all these videos out now, man, so I have some during the later weeks. But it's been Inside the Gray One, man. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and learned something about your hair type. And once you actually figure out what your hair type is, make sure you do further research on how to maintain and care for all, you know, the certain hair type you have, because it may be different for different hair types. So it's been Inside the Gray One, man. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I am out. Peace.
I'm a young baller. Every day we stay shining. Rolly presidential, perfect timing. Every nigga that's around me really grinding. You know I ain't lying.